Alright. And we are live. Samira, welcome, good morning. Sadly, the SLM Airbus A340 has already arrived and is already out of our view. Jaro, welcome, good morning. Marley, good morning as well. Yes, indeed, it has been a while. Last time was with the F-35s at Schiphol Airport. Oh, I just see that my horizon is not fully level. Hold on. That's better. Alright. Ooh, Croatia Airlines. Airbus A220. And as you can see, visibility isn't the greatest today, but let's hope it will improve. Ooh, Mali, good cup of coffee. Get it ready indeed. Jaro, I am doing fine. It's a little bit cold outside today, but of course it's still February, so no surprises there. Was hoping for a little bit more sun, but let's see if it still comes. Lovely Airbus A330-900 from Delta Airlines with quite a lot of thrust reverser use. Welcome everybody, very good morning. Here live from the Polderbaan where I expect most of the arrivals to be. Marlijn, good morning. Hey, here you do have the shield as well instead of the wrench. KLM 737. soon to be retired 737. It doesn't have the Wi-Fi pod on top, so that means it will be one of the first to leave the KLM fleet. Already 2 have left the KLM fleet. And as soon as more Airbus A320 and A321 NEOs are getting delivered, more will leave. Next one up looks like a big one. 777. Yes, indeed, China Southern Cargo 777. There we go. Very lovely sound again as well. I always love a good 777. You are a Power Ranger. Oh. You are a lovely but strange person, Mario. I love it. Well, I mean, not that I'm not weird, but that's a completely different story. Malta, I think? Airbus A320 Neo? Yes, KM Malta Airlines Airbus A320 Neo. The Niner Hotel November Echo Charlie. Explore more stories sticker. KM Malta Airlines has 8 aircrafts and 4 different stickers. So each type of sticker is twice on an aircraft. And they still put them all as a special livery. Like it's all explore more and then either stories, vacations, etc, etc. So yeah, is it really that special? Nah, don't think so. Oh, next one is already here. Helvetic E190. I am hoping the visibility will improve a bit. Sam, very good morning. Sam and I, Mario as well, are hoping the visibility will improve so that we can see some departures from the Kaagbaan. Oh my god. YouTube failed to notify you, Sam. Oh well, luckily here you are. Just in time. Well, just in time. Perfectly on time. Did you see it? Very, very, very fake in the distance, a departure. So that means that the visibility is in fact improving. Not by much, but every improvement is an improvement. Motivational speeches with Mike. There you go. That was a Taroom 737, by the way. Next one up looks like an Airbus A330. Delta Airlines. Wow. Butter. Absolute butter. Tina, welcome. Very good morning. Here we have the Taroom 737 taxiing again. And here the Airbus A330 of Delta Airlines just landed and vacating the runway right now. Ooh, another one coming in. It's very difficult to see because I see them very late as well. KLM, Airbus A330. These A330s do know how to land. Damn. very soft again. Philip, welcome, good morning. Oh god, am I swimming again? Am I in a bucket again? Well, let's try 5 more minutes, hope it resets itself. Otherwise we will grab the second microphone and we will switch off and on the receiver. Because a couple of times ago it reset itself, so let's hope that will be the case as well today. That was, by the way, a KLM 737 who arrived while I was looking at the chat. And you guys saying that I'm swimming inside of a bucket again with the sound. So let's hope it will fix itself. And otherwise I will try and reset the microphone receiver and switch microphones. See? Alright. So for the next time, this microphone has some issues, but it will fix itself. Pegasus, Airbus A321neo. Back on dry land. Yes, I made it to the other side of the water. I'm still on the same side of the ditch, guys. Don't you worry. Next one up, KLM A330. Hit the tripod, of course you do. Now guys, to prove that I'm still on this side of the ditch, hello! I'm not on the other side of the water. Don't you worry. Yeah, Sam, I can't wait either. Fingers crossed on if I'm free or not, to hopefully be able to catch the first arrival of those airlines. I can't make for they are all start in the second quarter of the year, and I've used my high chance requests already, so I have to do it with different requests. So then it's always fingers crossed and wait if I'm free or not. I used one of those high chance requests to get my birthday off of work and extend my vacation in April, so that I can come to Manchester together with Mark from North Sky Aviation. Sam will be there, and of course John and Simon. Meep meep. Bird control honking the car horn. John, welcome! YouTube is late as well with you for the notification. Oh well, you're still here. Good to have you hanging around with us again. I was just talking about you. That we will meet up again on the 4th of April. Here is EasyJet Airbus A320. I love these kind of thrust reversers. Those 4 buckets that fold out, making the engine look entirely square, and that with only round shapes. No, Sam. No. It's not YouTube and its many thousands of glitches. You call those features. If you can't fix the glitch, it's a feature. Next one up, Garuda Retro Livery. very beautiful aircraft. They have two in this livery, but one is the governmental aircraft and this one is the retro livery. And there, I believe there is a small difference. This one does also have at the front the years, and then this one has Indonesia Airlines instead of Garuda Indonesia. And that governmental aircraft is when it is getting used by the Indonesian government, it's going into the hangar, getting reconfigured to the governmental configuration, and then it's getting flown. So often you can see when the governmental aircraft is going to be used for the government, because it's on the ground the day before. Right here is EasyJet's Airbus A320neo. Uh-oh, I'm swimming again. Yeah. I mean, I do love the cold, but I bet it's a bit too cold to go swimming right now. So, microphone, please stop. Hey, there we go. It's fixed again. It is, however, very healthy to go swimming in an ice bath. Absolutely. Maybe it's just my big head in the way of the receiver. ITA, once again with the Airbus A320neo. Sadly not the Olympics livery. But you know, guys, I had to come back towards this side of the ditch after I swam towards the other side. Right? There is the Garuda retro livery again, taxiing past the tower and continuing towards the gate. Best time to go swimming is in a heat wave in the summer. Oh, absolutely it is. I'll probably go swimming as well tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. Next one up, City Flyer. There we go, British Airways City Flyer E190 from, you guessed it, London City. Yeah, you come to watch Alkmaar tomorrow, Mario, to go see me swim. This is Air Arabia Morocco with an Airbus A320. And welcome everybody, good morning, good to see you all joining in here live from Schiphol Airport. My name is Mike, I'm Airlinespotter072. My passion is aviation, and via these live streams I can bring that to you. Next one up, LL 737. From Tel Aviv, Israel. And Sam, I absolutely agree with you. I can't wait to go spotting at London City one day. And then, of course, I will be flying towards London City as well, to and from, because that's just such a unique airport as well. Next one up, EasyJet, Airbus A320 or A319. A319 and a lot of birds. Quite a lot of birds. Over here, quite a lot of birds as well. On the grass. Ooh, fighting. Place your bets, guys. Whee. Touchdown. Edward, welcome, good morning. Oh yeah, that would be a good spot indeed, Sam. Between the bridge and the runway. This looks like an E195 E2. And it indeed is. Voor mij wel in ieder geval, qua internet en qua hoe ver je staat met de landingen en zo. Maar ja, je hebt daar een bankje, volgens mij heb je daar ook nog een bankje, maar dat weet ik niet 100% zeker. Maar je kan ook bijvoorbeeld aan de andere kant van die stalen buizen heb je ook gewoon nog een bankje, net zoals deze met de vuilnisbakje, kan je ook gewoon lekker zitten. Dus het zijn allemaal wel goede plekjes. Al vind ik zelf de spottersplaats zelf vind ik het minste van de Polderbaan, behalve als ze aan het opstijgen zijn. Ja.
Wil je verder? Kijken? We kunnen altijd hier weer terug.
Precies. Next one up is EasyJet A320. Ooh, wait, hold on. Very quickly. The Turkish Airlines Holidays livery. How long can your name be? And they are landing on the runway 18 center. And then we zoom out because they are out of fuel, and this EasyJet A320 Neo is going inside the fuel. I just suddenly heard quite a lot of noise coming from the center runway, and I was like, who is that? And it was Turkish Airlines Airbus A330 with the Turkish Airlines Holidays livery or sticker. Mr. Pingu, welcome. And welcome, of course, to everybody else. Then you have to search harder, John. Get your loop out and look in every corner if you can find Lana. I really appreciate the support you already give us, John, inviting so many people over. And look who is here. One of the aircrafts of Transavia I still have to fly. I have never ever had it on my schedule and then got swapped ways. I've never had that. Except for that one time I got taken away from the flight because I had an unexpected layover somewhere due to a technical issue, and then I had to work the flight back home inside of my weekend. And then I had to be compensated for it by my next flight after my weekend to be removed. And that was the only time the Peter Pan livery was on my schedule, because that Peter Pan livery flew that flight I got removed from. Darn it. John, absolutely love to hear it. Thank you so much. And you, of course, give me a lot of support with inviting a lot of people over. You visited us already twice here in the Netherlands with Marjolein, and once with Simon as well, which was very lovely as well. So I'm looking forward to April, 4th of April, when I'm in Manchester together with Sam and you, Simon, and Mark from North Sky Aviation. Gonna be a great time again. 5 aviation nerds together. I can say that about us, right? Yeah. EasyJet Airbus A320 or A319. Ooh. Was a little bit tricky there at the end with the wind, but they landed it nicely. EasyJet UK with an A319. Cake will be provided. Loved it. Ah, oh, darn it. 747 on the other runway. Luckily we can still see her. Ghosty white 747. Thank you for flying Ryanair. 737-800. There you go. Even though that shot of the 747 was quite far away, was pretty nice with the grey background and the white queen. Spooky conditions. Saudi Cargo was the queen from Jeddah. Yes, indeed, Sam. We have met twice before. Twice at London Heathrow. Once we absolutely got drenched by the bus driver. But he did that on purpose. It had rained already quite a lot that day, and we were walking down from on the north side, the spotting place, I believe, back towards the hotel, my hotel I had, and there were still quite huge puddles of water on the ground, especially near the edges, and I am 100% sure that bus driver saw us walking and was like, let's drench them. He drove straight into that puddle, absolutely soaking wet. That wasn't fun. It was fun hanging around, but getting drenched wasn't fun. I had water stuck in my ears for like days. Ooh, wheelie of Iberia. Yeah, you're gonna land it? Yes. There you go. And then the second time, indeed, we went mostly to Myrtle Avenue, and you indeed got there just in the nick of time to see the EHAM Airbus A380. You literally stepped out of the underground. We saw each other, we greeted each other, and I was like, idiot, no. Was a pretty nice day as well. Then we had dinner as well at the north side of the airport at that nice hunt. Yeah, it's like a hunting vibe that that restaurant had. Very nice food as well. Oh wow! YouTube has finally notified you that we are live. Love it. That's 47 minutes too late. And I know. I went live a little bit earlier than scheduled, but I do that all the time. Malaysia Airlines Cargo Airbus A330, a purpose-built freighter. Recognizable by that little double chin it has at the nose gear. That's to be able to get the A330 more leveled on the ground and to partially fit the nose gear in, therefore being able to carry a little bit more cargo. And right here is a KLM Cityhopper E175. Welcome everybody, very good morning here from a cold and not great visibility airport, Schiphol Airport. Daniel, welcome, good morning. Welcome of course to everybody else as well. Good to see you all joining in here live from the Polderbaan for the arrivals. Next one up, KLM 737. And if you've blinked during passing the approach of the center runway, you will have missed an Airbus A321neo of the KLM flashing by in the background. And these 737s will slowly get replaced by those Airbus A321neos. Even though I do like the look of the 737, I'm happy that KLM and Transavia have chosen for the Airbus A321. It works so easy. It absolutely does. They have their flaws, but that's the same with the 737. They have their flaws as well. That was the KLM from Manchester. All right, okay. Immediately when we mention Manchester, John gets very excited. Yeah, but John, that's the seats. I don't know which seats they have, but I do have to say I've been a passenger on the A321 as well, a couple of times now. Our A321 Neos. This is, by the way, a KLM 737-700. But I've been a passenger a few times now on as well on one of our Transavia Airbus A321s. From a short hop towards Naples to a slightly longer one towards Lisbon and a long one to Funchal, Madeira. I didn't mind the seats at all on either flights. Not on yeah, they were pretty fine. Of course, you notice that they have less padding than the old seats of the 737, but the slightly newer seats on our 737s are also just fine. They have less padding as well on the seats. Still more than the A321s, but yeah, I didn't mind them at all. Looks like a JetBlue Airbus A321. There we go. It was indeed a JetBlue Airbus A321 Neo. Right over there, Aegean Airbus A321. Oh, you stood up half the way from Manchester towards Tenerife back in November. Yeah, that's not ideal. Next one up here is an Airbus A330 of KLM. There we go. Very smooth landing again. Those Airbus A330 pilots showing off today. Catherine Gray, welcome. Good to see you. Good morning or good evening. Good evening to you. I see everybody reacting with good evening. So good evening to you. Good morning to Europe. and welcome here everybody. My name is Mike, I'm Airlinespotter072. You are watching Schiphol Amsterdam with the arrivals here live from the Polderbaan. Runway 18 right. KLM 737. And guys, if you haven't already and you do like what you see, please remember to hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing as well if you don't want to miss out on the next one. I do these live streams where you do have a live commentary with it, and I do record highlights from those streams. Sometimes I just go plane spotting without streaming and make videos out of that as well. Those are in 4K quality and around 20 till 30 minutes long. And then I post them as well on YouTube here for you to watch. So if you do like those videos, remember to hit that subscribe button as well. And it really is appreciated, and it's a great support of course for the channel, bringing the live streams and videos to more AV geeks around the world. Next one up is a KLM Cityhopper E190. And I do try to go live once a week, but sometimes work and the weather do prevent this, especially in the winter half of the year. It's either very rainy or extremely cold, in such a way that it isn't safe for either me or the equipment. But yeah, if you don't want to miss out, you know where to find it. And then we do have another arrival on the center runway, the Polderbaan. Right over there. It's a German Airways flying for KLM Cityhopper E190 and in their new livery. And here a KLM Cityhopper E175. The smallest one of the KLM Cityhopper fleet. They do have 3 variants. The E175, that's this one. The E190, that's the same as the German Airways we just saw. And the E195 E2. Right over here we do have a KLM Airbus A321neo. Not older than 2 years. Yeah, looks like we do have a runway inspection for the moment. So I bet that does mean that we will have, once the runway inspection has been completed, that we will have single arrival runways again. And that's gonna be ours, the Polderbaan. That does make it a good time for me to eat something. So I'll be right back with a commentary. All right, looks like the runway inspection is over. Yeah, looks like it is over. So the planes here on the Polderbaan will start arriving soon again. So just a moment more. And then Marjolein says 2 Air China cargo planes are coming in soon right after each other, a 777 and an A330. Very cool. Alright, so there we are again. Ooh, Indigo Dreamliner, love it. Love it. But first one up after the runway inspection is a KLM Cityhopper E175. I love the Indigo Dreamliner with the Norse tail. Wietse, very good morning. Yes, indeed, Mali. We had time to grab something to eat or to do a couple of breathing exercises. But we are back into the action again. Come on, where is the focus? There it is. KLM Cityhopper E195 E2. Absolute lovely little aircrafts, those E195 E2s. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. But those E195 E2s are a little bit wider than the E190 and the E175, but still in a 2-2 configuration. Therefore the seats are a little bit wider as well, and the aisle, making them very comfortable. They are also a little bit higher in the cabin, so for me, as your average Dutch guy, yeah, that is pretty nice. a little bit more headroom. And the cabin altitude is kept at a lower altitude, so that means it is able to maintain more pressure, therefore more oxygen inside of the cabin, more moisture inside of the cabin, and making you feel much more refreshed after a flight. Oh yes, Mario, it does look cold indeed. It is not very warm, I can tell you that for sure. But yeah, I have dressed warm. I even have an extra sweater with me. So I do have a double pair of socks. I do have, including a rain pants, which are also wind tight. I do have 3 pairs of pants, including that rain pants. And I do have a thermal shirt, a regular shirt, a sweater, and then my jacket. And then I do have an extra sweater with me, because the sweater I have on right now is very tight. I thought if that gets cold, I can always put on a much wider sweater on top of it. So yeah, I'm well prepared. I do have a double pair of gloves. Yeah, I'll be fine out here. But it is for sure not very warm. At least not as warm as where I was last week in Alicante and Gran Canaria. Gran Canaria was even warmer. Gran Canaria was about 21 degrees. That was Iceland Air 737 MAX 8. But hold on for a moment, because I do have to perform a very quick pit stop on the battery of the camera, because it says it's empty. So I'll be right back. Oh, I'll leave it here for just a moment, so you can still get a normal view instead of grass. Oh, let me prepare. Let me grab the battery. There is the battery. Alright, very quick pit stop. Be right back with the fuel. Alright, we're good to go. Sorry about that. I thought I put in a battery that was fully charged. No deck bed with me right now. It would come in handy, for sure, but I already look like a minion, so, well, reversed then. Because minion has a blue garden pants, and my pants are yellow, and minion is yellow, so that's the top part of the minion, and my top part, my jacket, is blue. So I'm a reversed minion. Next one up, KLM City Hopper E195 E2. There we go. Now you guys want to see, right, how I look like a minion. Or don't you? Yeah, alright, I'll show you how I look like. See? I'm a minion, but reversed. Oh, you didn't see my pants. I just see. Alright. Just a moment. Hallo mijn Mike. Hi, goeiedag. Ligt eraan hoe lang het duurt? Ja. Ja, dat is goed. Ja hoor. Is goed, joe. Yeah, you saw it right now. Alright, you saw it right now. I got a call, so I had to quickly grab my phone. But we're back right on time for the next big one. Looks like a Dreamliner. And let me put on my gloves again. Yeah, you see that I look like a minion, but reversed? Alright. Yes, quite a couple of heavies after each other. This was the first one, TUI. Sorry for the moving so fast. Air China Cargo 777. Then the next one will be Air China Cargo Airbus A330. And then I believe it is a passenger to freighter one, so a converted freighter. Or is it the Indigo that's squeezed in between? I bet it is. Lovely. Let me then, after this heavy, yeah, have to see what's on approach after this heavy. This looks like an Airbus A350, not an A330. Alright, there we go. This was World to Fly. Airbus A350 flying for Corendon. Yeah, the Air China Cargo 777 is a pure freighter indeed. Alexia, welcome. Good morning. But I meant the A330 from Air China Cargo, which Marline was talking about. Let me quickly look on the radar what's coming in. KLM 787 and then a couple of smaller ones. Alright. Then let me point the camera over here for the moment. Like this. And then call back work for just a moment. So I'll be right back. Lexia, thank you so much for the €4 donation. Really appreciate it. Yes, indeed, the A330 is taking her sweet time to come in. Wasn't able to reach the person from work, so I'll bet she will call me back. Alright. Thought a nice gap in the heavies. Time to call back the person who called me from work. Because I bet I know already where it's about or what it is about. But she didn't pick up. So I'm sorry for the little break, guys, in the camera operations and in the commentary. But we're back again. Next one up looks like an Air France A320. Welcome everybody. Very good. Is it still morning? Morning. Yes, it is. Very good morning. My name is Mike. I'm Airlinespotter072. My passion is aviation, and via these live streams I can bring that to you. KLM City Hopper is the next one up. E175. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you haven't already, but you do like what you see, please remember to hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing as well. It would really help out the channel. And those things are free of any charge. And of course, Alexis, once again, thank you so much for your donation. It's really appreciated. The money will be spent on equipment or spotting trips to bring you a different aircraft or better quality. Next one up is Air China Cargo Airbus A330. There we go, indeed a old passenger Airbus A330, and now she is used for freight. KLM Airbus A321neo. The Airbus A380 has an ETA of 12:39. That's about 30 minutes, just more than 30 minutes. Very lovely. Yin, welcome. Very good morning. Good to see you. This is Ryanair 737. With a max 8 200. Next one up, KLM 777. And it was a 777-300 to be even more specific. It's not very warm. We will at least continue until the Airbus A380. We might go a little bit longer, but probably won't make it till 2 p.m. Because I don't want to freeze. Next one up, 737 KLM. There we go. Right over there is the KLM 777 that landed a couple of moments ago. John with a £10 donation saying thank you. Well, thank you to you too, sir. Absolutely. I really do appreciate the support. Both in the donation every once in a while and of course you hanging around here, bringing new people to the channel as well. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, John. Next one up, EasyJet, Airbus A320. They smashed it on the ground. Jeez. Renus, welcome. Good afternoon. A Suparna Boeing 777 arrival in 8 minutes. Lovely. Would have been even better if it was the Queen of the Skies. But I do like those 777s of them. Absolutely, for sure. KLM Cityhopper E190. Good thing I didn't press record for this aircraft, because I missed half of it. Oops. Sorry. There it is again. See? Vacating a runway 18 right, the Polderbaan. And we're off to the next one. Another try for KLM Cityhopper. Try and follow it well this time. There we go, much better. Welcome everybody, good to see so many people joining in today. Really appreciate it. My name is Mike, I'm Airlinespotter072. Welcome to the channel. This time a KLM Cityhopper E190 again. Next one's coming up. Looks like a Vueling. And yes, indeed, it is a Vueling Airbus A320. Emirates A380 arrival in about 26 minutes from now. And the Cargolux Boeing 747 in about 30 minutes from now. Very lovely. Let's hope they keep runway 18 center closed until they have both landed. There's a KLM Cityhopper landing right now. And into your view, there we go. The A380 at 12:41. All right. It's something great to look out to. As well as the Queen of the Skies, of course. Next one up, KLM 777. A KLM 777 at 200 ER. Recognizable. The difference between the 200 and the 300 is via the question, is there an overwing emergency exit door? Well, in this case the question got answered with no, and then it means it is the 200, the smaller one. It doesn't need the extra overwing exit door. If it does have the extra overwing exit door, it is the 300, bigger aircraft, so it does need an extra emergency exit. Next one up is EasyJet Airbus A319, I think. No, I'm in doubt, but I think it is a 320. I bet you guys will be able to tell if it is an 320 or a 319. I'm in doubt. I think the 320. A319, too bad. Sometimes very difficult, especially with that double overwing exit door that EasyJet has on their A319s. Thanks Mario for the info. Now we do all know what it was. This is Transavia Airbus A321neo. There we go. And there is Suparna, Boeing 777 freighter, brand new aircraft. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful looking aircraft. Another 777. It's sad to see that they come here with the 777 more often. than the 747. But I do really like the look of these 777s. Jet, formerly known as Anadolu Jet, with an Airbus A321neo, and in their new livery. Next one up, KLM 777. So this was also a 777-200. Great to see so many people joining in. Very warm welcome here from a chilly Schiphol Amsterdam Airport. Airbus A380 in about 5 minutes. Love it. Lot Polish Airlines 737. And then the cargo looks 747 in about 20 minutes. Alright. Next one up, KLM City Hopper E195 E2. And then probably after the cargo looks I will finish the stream. But it has been a great one. We have seen a lot of very nice aircraft already, and we are of course waiting for the Airbus A380 and for the cargo looks a Boeing 747. So please keep hanging around here. Looks like Aer Lingus. Yes, it is. And the Airbus A380 will be one of the next. Either the next one, maybe the one after it. I don't see an aircraft just yet. I do see some lights right now. But it does look too small for an A380, but it's coming our way, I promise you. It is British Airways City Flyer. With the E190, and there is the Airbus A380. The big boy. There you go. Emirates Airbus A380 touched down here on a runway 18 right, the Polderbaan of Schiphol Amsterdam Airport. So massive. And Saudia 787-9er. Two Middle Eastern Airlines right after each other. One with the Airbus E380 and one with the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Probably a good moment as well to hit that like button. Consider subscribing as well if you haven't already. And if you don't want to miss out on the next stream or a high quality video of around 20 till 30 minutes. I make those videos with highlights from the streams, but also I sometimes go to Schiphol and or different airports. I'm right now making one from Frankfurt. Just go spotting there and then make a video out of it. And from Germany, Lufthansa, Airbus A320. Just look at how massive that A380 is. It's just incredible. QJ YouTube, hello, good afternoon. How are you doing? JW Dutch, welcome as well. Good to see you. Then in about 10 minutes, the Cargolux 747 should arrive, right? Oh, well, there you go. JW Slime 747 lining up for the arrival above Gromany. All right. That's about 5-6 minutes out. Perfect. Which way is she coming from, the 747? I can't see the 747 right now, Mario. It's way too foggy over there. She's going towards the center runway. That's a bummer. It just opened. That's too bad. Well, at least we got the Airbus A380 right here next to us, as well as the Saudia 787. Both coming from the east side as well, so a high possibility always that they are going towards the center runway. So I'll keep an eye out on the Cargolux 747. Alright, she is going towards the center runway. As soon as I can see her, I will point the camera towards her, of course. So I'm keeping my eyes wide open. I do blink while searching, so don't worry. My eyes won't dry out. There she is, Cargolux, Boeing 747. And she has touched down on the center runway. There you go. Beautiful. Second queen of today, and both got sent to the center runway. Small bummer, but we at least saw them both. Very, very lovely. Oh yes, John, I did blink very fast. She looked great, absolutely. I, however, do think that this is a moment that I will be finishing off the live stream. It isn't getting much warmer. It is warmer than when we started, however, so don't worry, I'm still not freezing. Yeah, indeed, Mario. It looks like they do know where I am and on purposely avoid me. But I got a good zoom on the lens, so don't you worry. We'll still catch them. Yes, I do know why the Papa Hotel Yankee Hotel Romeo did its last flight on the 2nd of February. She got damaged, so she has to be repaired. Mr. Pingu, welcome, David. Yeah, but like I was saying, I will be ending the stream. It's not very warm outside here today. We've still been able to do a stream for 2.5 hours, 2.5 very nice hours. Busy as well with the aircrafts. We have had a couple of lovely 777s, lots of butter landings of the Airbus A330. Some smaller stuff like the 737 and A320 family. This, however, is a Turkish Airlines 787. You don't see them very often. We have seen the Airbus A380 right here with us. And two 747s over there, where we do see the Turkish Airlines Dreamliner right now. Alexis and John, thank you once again for your donations. And everybody who has been here today, thank you so much for hanging around with me. Please remember when leaving to hit that like button, consider subscribing, and maybe check out my channel as well. I do have a lovely video of some Polderbaan arrivals. It's about 22 minutes long, 4K quality. And those are stream highlights as well. So thank you all so much for joining in. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Oh, two 777s are coming in right now, or? Haha, Mali, thank you. Good luck with the swimming. 3 minutes. Okay. I'll stick around for those 777s. Then I'm finishing off the stream. You are lucky that you were right on time. All right, I'll catch those two 777s. So stick around for just a couple more minutes, guys. Just in time. We do love a good 777. We'll catch them. Wow, 102 likes already. Thank you. And those two 777s are on our runway. All right, perfect. So we do have a 777, A330 and a 777 then. All right, we'll catch this. Delta first and then the two 777s. All right. Ah, yes, indeed, I see this is an A330. Sorry, guys. We have to extend it. Because who doesn't love a good A330 and 777 landing? Right? Alright, that was the Delta Airlines A330. Then we have 2 more 777s. You want me... You guys want me to freeze here, right? There's also an Emirates Sky Cargo in about 10 minutes. Okay. Because you guys ask so politely. And totally not force me. Sorry, that was the wrong word. Alright. Next one up, 777. Yeah, you're giggling away too, probably. That was the first one. Then the second 777 coming in, and then a couple of minutes, right? For the Emirates Sky Cargo. That was the newest 777 of KLM. The Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Whiskey. 4 minutes for the Emirates Sky Cargo. Alright, alright. Because you insist. Right over here, Air Baltic, Airbus A220. I mean, who can resist triples? I can't. They're just too gorgeous. Next one up, British Airways Speedbird. Transavia. No, this is Air France A220. The Transavia A321 Neo is in front of that Emirates Sky Cargo 777. This is more than 4 minutes, guys. 6 minutes, you said. Okay, yeah, that looks like it. This looks like an EasyJet. Come on. Where is the focus? There it is. This is a Transavia Airbus A321neo. So I bet that Emirates Sky Cargo must be behind this one. That was indeed Yankee Hotel Zulu. Alright. Bring on that Emirates Sky Cargo 777. You guys tricked me very well into staying longer. I don't mind though, because what I said, who doesn't love a good trio of 777s? And an Airbus A330 in front of them as well. There it is, Emirates Sky Cargo 777. Would have been even worse if this wasn't a 777. You guys just made up. There was another 777 coming. There we go, the Emirates Sky Cargo 777 to finish off the stream. You're so welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. See you all next time. Have a great week. Bye bye.